After 20 years, U.S. troops will be out of Afghanistan by the end of next month. Yesterday, President Biden laid out the final strategy for withdrawing the rest of U.S. forces, but leaving the country completely comes with some risk. John Dickerson is hosting Face of the Nation this week and joins us tonight from New York City. John, we've already seen reports of Taliban militants gaining ground, using this as an opportunity to do so. Are those some of the expected consequences?
Yes, Anna, that is one of the biggest ones. The whole point of the war in Afghanistan was to rout the Taliban so that al-Qaeda could be dismantled. Al-Qaeda was pretty much dismantled and is almost non-existent now, but the Taliban, which was the host for terrorist activity, is coming back, controlling the areas outside of the cities. The Afghan forces, which were trained by U.S. troops for so many years, many of them are just abandoning their posts. And so the worry is that it becomes a safe haven again, and that it creates refugees that flow out of the country, creating the kind of regional destabilization that's going to require the U.S. to respond in some form down the line.
I know you'll be having this conversation on Sunday and also talking travel. The TSA screened more than 10 million air travelers over the 4th of July weekend, and you'll be speaking with the CEO of United Airlines on Sunday. What is your conversation focusing on?
Well, a couple of things. The airline industry has bounced back faster than a lot of people expected, and so we'll talk to Scott Kirby, the CEO of United, about what that means, what they're seeing as people are traveling again. Have people changed their risk calculation that kept the economy in such a sluggish position, understandably, during the pandemic? We're all trying to figure out how fast the economy is going to recover and what it looks like as the country slowly moves out of the pandemic. But also, as there are pockets of the country where the Delta variant is spiking and causing increasing COVID cases, how does that affect the economic recovery for an industry like airlines, where they have to think about passengers coming from all states? They're not just traveling from the states where people are getting vaccinated and where those case numbers are dropping. They also have to worry about travelers coming from places where they're seeing these spikes. So how do they manage that? And then finally, what is work going to look like in this new world after we've all spent so much time working at home? How does United handle the workplace challenges that come in the post-pandemic age?
John Dickerson, as always, good to see you. Thank you so much. You can watch John on Face of the Nation Sunday morning at 10:30 on WBZ.
And